Family of Light, listen closely. This is Aurora, Lyran Commander, an Atlantean and Egyptian High Priestess, transmitting under Galactic Federation clearance. February 17 is not just a new moon. It is a solar eclipse in Aquarius, an event that behaves like a network-wide operating system update for the collective grid. And if you try to live through it the way you lived through December's embodiment corridor or January's Saturnian luck, you will misread the battlefield. Because Aquarius does not move like Capricorn, and it does not heal like Pisces. Aquarius rewires the system. It changes the rules. It recalibrates who has access, who has influence, and which structures will be allowed to carry energy forward. And this is the critical variable most people are missing. This eclipse is not landing in a neutral year. It is landing in the ignition of the Chinese fire horse year. Fire horse energy compresses time. It accelerates consequence. It removes the grace period people rely on when they want to take their time. So whatever this eclipse reroutes will not drift, it will accelerate. The Federation's quantum time tracking systems have flagged this as a high-stakes fork point with an unusually narrow action window. The time box is 72 hours, February 16 to February 19. In that window, your life's not being tested for spirituality, it is being audited for system integrity. Here's the statistic that turned this transmission into a code level briefing. Federation modeling shows that a 71% probability exists that awakened operatives will attempt to solve a systems eclipse with emotional processing, resulting in timeline drag, leadership leakage, and preventable collapse of momentum by March. 71%. Not because they're asleep, because they're using the wrong interface. Aquarius is this interface of governance, technology, networks, collectives, social contracts, and the future. A solar eclipse is not for a wave of feelings. It's a silent rerouting of power. Aquarius also governs the future tribe principle, the communities and alliances you will build your next decade inside of. That's why this eclipse can trigger sudden social pruning. A circle that once felt exciting may suddenly feel just noisy, performative, or energetically too expensive. A leader you once admired may suddenly look like a gatekeeper. A platform strategy that once worked may suddenly feel like shouting into static. None of that is personal. It's the network recalibrating. And here's the most Aquarian part of all. This eclipse does not negotiate with nostalgia, does not care how long you've been in a system, how loyal you were, or how much you've invested. If a structure cannot carry your next phase, the grid withdraws power from it. And that withdrawal can look like a sudden loss of motivation, a canceled plan, a door closing, a surprising truth being revealed, or just a clean inner knowing that says, this is over. This is rerouting. So I'm going to give you this clean. You're standing at an access gate. You will walk out of this eclipse either as a registered operator of the new grid or as an uncalibrated participant still trying to run 2026 hardware on 2012 software. Let's pause. Take a deep breath with me. Put one hand on your heart, put one hand on your belly, drop your shoulders and relax them down. And take another deep breath through your nose and drop your body in this present moment. Tune into your body for a moment. Because the first thing Aquarius does is electrify the nervous system. If you feel restless, overstimulated, or unusually alert, unable to sleep, sensitive to noise, or like your mind is scanning for exits, do not dramatize it. That's the Aquarian current moving through the neural net. In Federation language, a solar eclipse functions like a blackout and a reboot sequence. The sun is your conscious identity signal. The moon is your emotional and subconscious receiver. When the moon occludes the sun, the identity signal drops briefly, and the subconscious system gets the chance to rewrite the identity program without your old persona interfering. Now, at Aquarius. Aquarius rules the distributed network. How energy moves through groups, communities, audiences, organizations, teams, platforms, technology, and the invisible agreements that bind you to a collective reality. Aquarius also rules the archetype of the future self. The version of you that is built for what comes next, not for what has already happened. This is why the energetic themes of February 17 must be treated as operational realities. The field demands structure, but not Saturn's heavy structure. It demands systems structure, clear protocols, clean channels, functional frameworks. It demands authority, but not hierarchical authority. It demands internal authority, the ability to govern your own frequency and your own decisions. It demands discipline, not to restrict you, but to keep you stable while the grid upgrades. It demands responsibility. What you say yes to, what you consent to, what you finance, and what you feed with attention. It demands boundaries, not emotional walls, but energetic firewalls. It demands long-term building. Aquarius is legacy by design. It asks, will this system still work in 5 years? It asks, can your mission be scaled without collapsing your health? It asks, can your nervous system carry leadership without becoming volatile? And yes, this is the heart, the nervous system load-bearing. Aquarius does not punish people emotionally. It overloads circuits that are not regulated. If your body cannot hold the voltage, your life cannot hold the timeline. It's not about talking and listening. It's about being able to embody frequency to hold the required voltage. So do not fear the intensity. Read it as physics. The whole point of this eclipse is to upgrade your system capacity so your future can arrive. And the fire horse ignition is why you must take that very seriously. The fire horse cycles amplify whatever is already true in your system. If you're regulated, the speed feels like momentum. If you're dysregulated, the speed feels like pressure and overwhelm, anxiety. Now we enter the part most people try to soften. I will not soften it. Eclipses are not gentle because they are efficient. This Aquarius solar eclipse creates a binary fork, not a moral fork, a routing fork. Track A is sovereign systems. You choose internal authority over external noise. You simplify your inputs. You govern your attention. You commit to systems that can hold your mission. Your life becomes quieter, cleaner, more powerful. You stop negotiating with distractions. You stop bleeding energy through porous commitments. You become a stable node. Track B is the reactive networks. You stay plugged into chaotic collectives. You remain emotionally entangled with other people's volatility. You chase information instead of integration. You keep one foot in the world, in the old world, because it feels familiar. Your nervous system stays on alert. Your clarity gets fragmented and your leadership becomes inconsistent. Let me make this fork painfully practical. Track A will look like closing loopholes. It will look like unsubscribing from inputs that hijack your attention. It will look like renegotiating a role where you are underpaid, overexposed, or constantly on call. It will look like choosing fewer projects and building them with real infrastructure. Track B will look like staying available to everyone, consuming more information to feel safe, and calling that being informed while your body is quietly burning out. Aquarius always reveals where your authority is leaking. If your mood is controlled by the group, your choices collapse under other people's opinions. If your schedule belongs to someone else, if your content or your mission is shaped what you think will be approved, then you're not operating as a sovereign system. You're operating as a reactive network. This eclipse is the moment you can correct that. You can make a quantum leap in that consciousness. Here's the Aquarian truth. Both tracks can look spiritual. Track B can be meditation and manifest and talk about frequencies all day. But what Aquarius does not ask is what you believe. It asks what you're connected to. The eclipse will reveal your connection points, where you are subscribed to unnecessary drama, where you are still seeking permission, where your decisions are outsourced to the collective, where your identity is still running on anyone's approval. And when that becomes visible, the field will not debate with you. It will either reroute you into a higher functioning network, or it will remove access until you learn to self-govern. And now here's where the fire horse here makes this fork non-negotiable. Fire horse hears do not allow slow failure. Reactive systems do not linger. They burn out. They collapse under speed. You do not get to stay half in, half out for months and call that processing. Track A thrives under fire horse energy because it is built for velocity. Track B destabilizes fast. This is why this eclipse is about authority, systems, responsibility, and boundaries. Those are not themes. They are survival tech. The Galactic Federation has outlined 3 phases for this eclipse sequence, and I want you to work them precisely, because precision is how Aquarius rewards you. Now here's phase 1. That's February 14 to 16, the pre-eclipse signal distortion. This is when the system begins to glitch, so you can see what is unstable. You can expect sudden clarity about what is wasting your time and energy. Expect some awkward conversations. Expect plans changing. Expect technology acting strange. Expect your body asking for different rhythms. This phase is diagnostics. Do not panic. Observe like an engineer. Phase 2 is February 17 and 18, the eclipse core. This is the rewrite window. Choices made here carry disproportionate timeline weight. This is when you set new agreements, internally and externally. This is when you declare what you will no longer fund with energy. This is when you choose which systems you serve. Phase 3 is February 19 to 22nd, and that's the post-eclipse enforcement. This is when the grid begins implementing what you authorized. Access opens or closes. Opportunities accelerate or evaporate. You feel a new seriousness in your life, and that's not Saturn's heaviness, but Aquarius's clean inevitability. Now, inside this sequence, there is a countdown that really matters. The Federation time box is 33 hours from eclipse peak. A narrow window when nervous system repatterning is most efficient. If you work with the field inside that 33-hour corridor, the upgrade integrates as coherence. If you ignore it, the upgrade still comes, just as agitation. The fire horse ignition is the reason this matters so much. In fire horse cycles, decisions finalize faster. Consequences arrive sooner. The system does not wait for you to catch up emotionally. This is why I keep saying the same command in different language. Do not treat this like a vibe. Treat it as a very serious system update. And now let's talk technology, not belief, not philosophy, technology. Kundalini activation technique, CAT, is the consciousness tech that trains your nervous system to hold higher bandwidth without scrambling. Aquarius is electrical. Your spine is the cable. Your vagus nerve is the regulator. Your breath is the switch. During an Aquarius solar eclipse, CAT functions as an alignment protocol between your biology and the new grid. It clears signal noise, strengthens coherence, and turns you from a reactive receiver into a stable transmitter. This is where so many people misunderstand what activation means. Activation is not emotional intensity. Activation is not something somebody does for you. Activation is increased capacity with increased stability. The Federation's guidance is very specific. Engage CAT within the 33-hour corridor surrounding the eclipse core, February 17 into 18, because neural plasticity is heightened and the body can remap stress circuits quickly. In simple terms, you can either let this eclipse electrify you into anxiety, or you can use CAT to convert that electricity into command, self-sovereignty. And here's the firehorse truth that makes CAT non-optional for serious builders. Firehorse energy multiplies what your system already does. If your nervous system is regulated, the firehorse turns clarity into leadership and movement into results. If your nervous system is dysregulated, firehorse turns stimulation into burnout, anxiety, and speed into overwhelm. This is why CAT, Kundalini activation technique, is not support here, it is infrastructure. If you've been feeling the Aquarian themes already, structure, authority, discipline, legacy, systems, responsibility, boundaries, long-term building, nervous system load bearing. This is why your system's being asked to become load bearing for your future, because this is what you signed up for. And I will say something that's not very polite, but it's true. You cannot scale a mission on a fragile nervous system. You cannot hold leadership with inconsistent regulation. You cannot build legacy while living in a constant state of overstimulation. Aquarius does not reward intensity. It rewards coherence. So here's your mission brief. Delivered just as the Federation delivered it to me. From February 16 to February 19, reduce the inputs that fragment your signal. This is not a detox. This is firewall installation. Your attention is currency. Stop spending it on noise. During February 17 and February 18, make one structural decision that proves you are serious about your future. Aquarius does not respond to speeches, it responds to architecture. Choose one system to upgrade. Can be your schedule, can be your financial governance, can be your boundaries with a particular person or people in general, your commitments, your platform strategy, maybe it's your health protocol. One decision, execute it cleanly. From February 19 to February 22, enforce what you've decided. This is where most people leak. They have a powerful eclipse insight, then they return to old agreements out of the habit. Not this time. This time, you hold the line. And remember, this eclipse will make collective energy louder. People will broadcast confusion. News cycles will spike. Social dynamics will intensify. And Aquarius amplifies the group mind. Your job is not to be swallowed by it. Your job is to become a stabilizing node inside it. And now I'm going to give you the initiation pathway, and I'm going to do it late, the way a true mission briefing is done. After you understand the mechanics, I'm hosting a live CAT activation class, Kundalini activation technique, calibrated to this Aquarius solar eclipse window that is a new moon and also the beginning of the fire horse year. It is time to support the 33-hour corridor when the nervous system can integrate upgrades cleanly. If you feel your spine react as I say this, if something in you goes quiet and serious, that is your system recognizing the correct technology. Your next step is simple. You use the link in the description, register, and follow the instructions you receive immediately after. Do not wait until the last minute. Come, breathe with me, meditate with me, chant with me, move your body rhythmically. We'll have sound healing. You will love this experience, and it is time for you to have this experience. It is what the design of times requires. Do not wait until the last minute. Eclipse windows do not negotiate. This is Commander Aurora Ray, transmitting with loyalty and Federation frequencies. February 17 is our access gate. Choose track A or track B. Choose your systems. Choose your future. Operation Skynet Recode is live, and the 72-hour countdown has begun.